Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Tuesday, March 4th, 2014. From an announcement perspective yesterday, nothing was a surprise at all in either direction. Everything was pretty much in line with the estimates, if not slightly positive, I guess you might say, towards an improving economic condition here, if anything but slowly improving. Today, nothing is starred, so it should be a pretty quiet day from an announcement perspective. But supposedly, Russia's gone home. I tend to not believe that, but we shall see. But the rest of the world seems to be pretty happy. Over in Asia, pretty solidly green, nothing really fantastic. And in Europe, they are very happy in Europe with all indexes up close to 1% or better at this time. So they're pretty happy with the news. But, that doesn't mean that the world's problems have all been solved overnight, but from a market perspective, that's a pretty good deal. And for me personally, it's not a good deal, because here's why. I have a lot of negative delta out there. So looking at a future here in the States like this is a little bit disappointing for me, and probably not good, especially for the two that I entered yesterday, the Chevron and the gold trade. I entered both yesterday, and they may not work out. So let's take a look at those charts right quick. But first, before I forgot to go through here, take a look at gold. We're down almost $13 on gold, and oil is down, was over $1.04 yesterday, and it's down to 103.50, roughly rounded off. So that is always kind of interesting, and something that we like to just keep an eye on. Don't really know why, but we do keep an eye on it. So we were looking at Apple and CVX yesterday, and Apple didn't give me the MACD hook that I was looking for. We'll give that another day. CVX did give it to me. So we got in here at the 114 level. I wanted to get in actually at 115, which would have been here, but the delta was only 45, and the 114 was 62, so I took the riskier one at 62. And that's where we're at. Oh, no, I did take the 115. What am I talking about? Hang on a second here. Yeah, it was my mistake. It was 115. That's not the only mistake I made on that. I actually set an alert where I wanted to go below, but I set the alert at above, and that wasn't good. Okay, so that's where we're actually at here, is this 115, and then gold. Was looking for it to get above this 130.50, which is where that one is set at. So we'll see how that one works out. So I did enter the CVX and the gold and passed on the Apple because it did not give me the double red yet. It may still do that today, so we will watch that for today. We'll remove this one, and we'll remove this one. Alrighty, let's jump over here to the A plus list, and we'll just get right into that at this time. It should be a big positive day today, I would think. So any targets that we had on any sort of bear trades, any targets that we had set, such as this one, probably are not going to work out, because I'd be willing to bet Apple's probably going to open up higher this morning. Let's take a look just right quick at a 30-minute intraday chart. Oh yeah, she's moving up today. So she's at 532.15 right now. So that's looking good for Apple if you're long. Alright, so that's probably, this is probably going to be invalid as of tomorrow, or later today, or even just at the open. Next up is Amazon. Yeah, we do have a double down here. I don't know if anybody got in. I did not. So we are now looking for maybe another opportunity here. Probably along here someplace, since we still are in a down move. Oops. I'll make that a little rounder. So we'll be looking for that, but first, no, we're not even looking for that. I'm going to remove that because, oops, I just put another one in. We don't put a target up until we hit down here. So there is no target. I don't want to get excited about it and then make a mistake. All right, Boeing. Boeing's on a downtrend. We're up to 69 here. That's probably enough if we get a solid red down here. Let's see. This may be interesting for today. This would be an alert because we have our double down. Let's see if anything happens here. I'm not liking the price action a whole heck of a lot, but we're still going to take a look at it. Make sure that I make that correct. 128.22. Let's make it 128. No, I want it below that low. That low is 126.52. So let's move it to 126. 126.14, 25, 36, 46. Close enough. Okay, so we have an alert on Boeing. So with the gap up at the open, chances are slim that this is going to trigger, but if it does, then we're sure that we are in a convincing downtrend, even though I believe I have a calendar on this at this time. Yes, I do. And I haven't marked it on here. I need to mark that on there. Okay, let's move on. Baidu. No trend, no trade. Celgene. Need to, like, maybe if I zoom out just a little bit here, and see a little bit more of what's going on here. Celgene, not feeling comfortable that there's any sort of trend here, that's for sure. A little flat. Chipotle, nice trend there. We have a potential trade coming up here if we get down there, and we're going to take this out. That was our simulated trade that we had a while back. Probably won't come down here to hit that target though with today's market. And we end up with a violation then too, and so we disregard it for a while. Okay, so we did on Costco, we did get an indication here to enter, but I am not going to set up an alert on this today because I'm seeing an indecision here in the moving average. The exponential has gone positive and the simple is flat. So I'm staying away from that. I don't usually use the exponential, but for sure the simple is flat here. So we're just going to stay away, and we have earnings coming up. All right, CVX, we already covered that one. Igor is not cooperating. Let's get rid of this. And we'll move this over. Maybe it's going to give us an opening here. Probably not. It's making a really nice strong move here. What do they have for earnings? Not all that stellar. But moving along smartly, that's for sure. Not giving us an entry. That's a strong move. FedEx. I'm going to delete all drawings here. Delete all drawings. Okay. I'll start from scratch with this one. We are in a downtrend. We're looking for a target up here. If we can get a solid green move up to there. We have a dividend coming up. Be careful. All right, gold. We're probably going to have a little bit of a pullback on this today. Ouch. We'll see what kind of indications we get down here. Google. Google sort of might be giving us an entry here. This is interesting. I'm going to delete all the drawings here. Clean it up. And look for a setup down here. Finally, it's giving us an opportunity. Hopefully it's not too late. IWM. Maybe giving us a setup as well. Not ready yet. LinkedIn. Here we go. This is good. We have a solid down. Now we need something up here. We'll see if LinkedIn will give that to us. MasterCard. Indecision. Wobbling around. Might be a calendar candidate. This one will play a little bit differently. Might do like a calendar at either end here, possibly. I'll take a look at it. It's going to be this afternoon, though, because I got a couple things going on this morning. 3M. All right, we're in an uptrend. Let's see if we get a movement down into the target area. Netflix. Ooh, Netflix is very close to giving us a setup. Not quite there yet. Priceline. I would count this. This is a setup. We're down to 31. Remember, I say anything 30 or below when there's a strong move involved, like here during this strong move, and looks like we might be replicating it again. So I'm calling this a setup. And hopefully it doesn't gap up too much today. Russell? Maybe it's going to give us a setup. Be looking for that. Probably not. I got a feeling it's going to whip around on us and hook back up. SPX, same thing. Tesla. Where are we here? 33. I should put a thinner line here at 30 and 70. If I were to do that, this is how you would do that. Edit the stochastic. I got show plot turned off. Midline. Can I set that value? Midline, yes, I can. Right here, midline 1, we'll put it at 70. And midline 2, we'll put it at 30. And we'll say, for midline 1, we want to show the plot. Midline 2, we want to show the plot. Apply it, and there they are. I would like them to be just a little bit, not quite so, yeah, more black. Let's see here, maybe down here. Yeah, that's better. So we'll do midline, which one was that? Midline 2, midline 1. Go here as well. Hit apply, that looks good. Say OK. And so for studies, we'll say save study set, and that's 1 to 5. Is this the one that we're using? Yeah, 1 to 5. Okay. We'll save it. Alright, so now we have these midlines here, I guess you might call them. So for strong moves, we have the 70 level and the 30 level that we would be looking at. Alright, so let's move to Visa. Visa is not setting up, so this is no longer valid. So we have a bunch of violations in here. So let's delete all drawings. And we're ready to rock and roll. And that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.